Hi, welcome to this, my third Hot Toys review. Today, as you can see, we're doing the Thor figure from the Avengers. This is the second Thor figure that Hot Toys have released. The first one was released, I don't know what year it was, I think it was last year, which coincided with the actual Thor, the original Thor film. A lot of changes from that figure to this figure, and we'll have a look at that very shortly. Just a quick look at the packaging. Like all the other Avengers packaging, as you can see, there's always a symbol on the side of the Avengers packaging regarding what character it is. As you can see, it's got the hammer, which is obviously indicating Thor. Fairly bog standard packaging. And obviously, on the top of it, it says Thor, which is obviously the figure itself. So there you go, quick look at the packaging. Now let's have a look at the figure. So here we go. Here's the figure on display now. Just do a quick up and down. As you can see, I've not got him with Mjolnir's hammer just yet. I'll pose him with his hammer later on after I've actually gone through speaking about the hammer itself. So you can see it's a really nice figure. The head sculpt's really good. I'll just see if I can zoom in on this head sculpt a bit better for you. The camera's not the best, so I'll try. See how close I can get in before it goes all blurry. The hair's really nice. There's all. I'll just turn it around. There's all these bits sort of straggling off, which look really nice. And it really is a good likeness for Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor. I'll just do it that way as well. I'll show you the back. Really like the way the head sculpt is and the hair falls on his cape. Just while we're at the back, if I'll just zoom out, I'll just go and actually do a bit about the cape itself. The cape is really well done. It feels really nice, and I love the way it all the folds, it sort of folds into place, and it's got these V shapes here, and just hangs really nice on the figure. Really nice cape. I've actually got Loki on pre-order, and I've got Odin on his way now, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how those capes fall on those figures. Not much articulation. You've got to be very careful. It goes about that far that way, and the arm itself doesn't go that far that way. So not much articulation. I think this is probably going to be because of the costume covering the figure. The boots are really really well done. The only problem I've got with the boots is, if you can just see on that, just this little bit, I don't know whether it's a case of not pushed, the foot's not in properly or what, I'm not too sure. But it just tends to, you can't really see when it's facing the front anyway. But again, there's good articulation in the feet itself. As you can see, that foot's turning left and right. Stand, basic Avengers stand, Marvel Avengers, and obviously the name of the figure. But yeah, it's a really nice figure. There's no pairs on this, there's no eye rolling system, like the other two figures I did, which was Captain America and the Iron Man Mark 1. There's no eyeball rolling system on these ones. Obviously, a couple of the figures I'm going to be reviewing in the next couple of weeks have got the eyeball rolling system. I'm sure if you're a Hot Toys collector and you're watching this video, you know what that means. But basically, people who aren't sort of savvy with it, it just basically means it gives you an opportunity to move the eyes left and right. But as I say, this figure doesn't have that, unfortunately, which would have been nice. But there you go. So there's a quick look at the figure. And now let's have a look at the accessories that come with it. Okay, so here's a quick look at the accessories that come with the figure. Again, like quite a few of the Hot Toys Avengers figures, not many accessories. But still, it's Thor. There's only really one accessory that we really want to talk about, and that's Mjolnir, his hammer. It's actually got quite a bit of weight to this. It is metal. You've got like a nice little leather sort of band. I don't know if it is leather. It looks leather. It probably feels a bit leathery. Nice handle. You can feel the grooves in that. That's not painted on. You can feel the grooves. And obviously the end of the hammer itself, it's really well designed. It's got obviously all the little marks going along. And as I say, it does have quite a lot of weight to it. I'll just sort of give you a demonstration of how much weight it is. Bit hard to obviously describe weight, but if I just drop it on here, it just obviously shows you how much weight is in it. Really well designed, really like this. The only thing I'm a bit disappointed about in this figure, and this is just me being very picky, is with the first Thor figure that Hot Toys did, it came with, if you remember in the first Thor film, when Odin throws Mjolnir down to Earth, and it lands into that big crop of that rock, and obviously everyone tries to pull it out. With that first Thor figure, it came with a little stand made out of rock that you could rest it on, which looks really nice. It's a shame one of them wasn't supplied with this figure, but obviously in the film The Avengers you don't see anything like that, so obviously it makes sense that was with the first figure. But it's a shame. I think you can get them on eBay now for about 35-40 quid. Obviously it's a bit expensive, but it would have looked nice just to have another way to have Mjolnir on display. So there you go, there's the hammer. Obviously all the hands are really well sculpted. Obviously quite got a bit of articulation. Well, I say articulation, sort of you can move it, stretch them a bit. It's got two open palms, two closed fists that are already on the figure, two sort of gripping type action, and obviously you've got a left and a right gripping for the Thor itself. You've also got this, if you remember the end of the film when Thor transports Loki back to, I'm assuming back to Asgard. They obviously hold the Tesseract. You can see the Tesseract cube in there. It doesn't really do anything. I've not tried opening up to see if that Tesseract comes out, but it doesn't it's not obvious that you can sort of pull it apart. If you wanted to pull it apart, then I would imagine you could do, but I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously when I get the Loki figure, I might display them both together holding that. I'm not too sure yet. And obviously you get the normal Hot Toys instructions, which tell you how to just how to display the figure. So there you go. So not many accessories with this one, but as I say, the only one you're really bothered about is Mjolnir. So let's have a look at the full figure, obviously carrying the hammer. So there we go, we've got the figure on display now carrying Mjolnir the hammer. The scales are really good with holding the hammer. It looks really well scaled to the figure itself. Well, they're obviously not going to make a giant one, are they? A giant hammer, but it looks really well done. There's not a lot of poses you can do with this one, with the figure itself. Bit difficult, obviously with the articulation is not very well made, but obviously you could try it with the if you wanted to, if you've got enough space, have the figure with the outstretched hand pointing towards the hammer itself. So if you've still got that outcropping from the first Thor figure, if you've got one of them, would look really good. Just got to be very careful with the hand swapping. If you notice the gauntlet there and the bit of cloth, I find it a bit difficult to try and move the hand and get it back on. So what you've got to do is you've got to pull this all the way back as you're pushing the hand on. Otherwise, it does get in the way. So just be careful of that. It's not a major issue, but it does make it a bit difficult. So just be careful with that. Obviously, you don't want to damage it. Overall, really nice figure. I would really recommend getting this one to add to your collection. Just a quick look there. I'll just try and zoom in a little bit. There we go. The armour's really well made. Really well made. Obviously it's plastic, it's not metal. I'm looking forward to putting these on display. When I've got my Loki and my Odin, I'm going to put them on all the Asgardians I should say, together on a shelf of my Detolfs. Hopefully they'll look really nice with them all, because obviously they're quite flamboyant costumes, aren't they? Obviously with the capes and the armour. So I think that'll look really nice. Just one last look at the figure next to the packaging. As I say, really nice figure. I would really recommend getting it. If you like this video, then please give it a like. If you want to comment on it, then please comment. Please have a look at my other videos that I've done. I've got a Captain America and an Iron Man Mark 1 2.0. I'm going to be doing all reviews for all my figures I've got. I've got Odin on the way, so what I'll do is I'll probably do an unboxing and a review of that one. That should hopefully be with me in the next couple of days. But other than that, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you later.